Hello, welcome to this farewell video. My name is Allie with amariespeaks.com, and this is going to be the last video that I make for a while. So if you're new and you just found this, well, hello, nice to meet you, and goodbye for now. I'm going to leave my channel, Amarie Speaks 2, and Amarie Speaks, the original, is up. I've been locked out of that, and so there's still 300-400 videos over there. And my channel here has whatever it's got on it. But I've just lately felt that the outside real world is much more important, and where my attention and my efforts should be placed at. I feel I had this sort of insight given to me that just God is not on the internet, and what I'm seeking, is not going to be found here. So, not to say that I'm not ever going to use the internet or anything like that. I mean, but I'm hoping to really kind of detach and disconnect a lot more. And especially with the holiday season coming and the end of the year and everything, found it a great time to just do a detox and get away from the internet, basically, and the creation of videos and just the presentation and yeah, I feel fully grateful and appreciative to everyone and anyone who's taken time to watch any of my videos and listen to anything I have to say. I mean, who am I but just a random person, sharing insights and things. So it's not like I all of a sudden, don't believe in things, that I was teaching before, doing, or learning even. I hate to even call it teaching, because not a teacher. I'm just learning. I'm just a mere regular person like everybody else here in the world. But I do think the world here is where we're meant to communicate, is what we're meant to be a part of. And as much of a part of the world the internet has become in these days and ages, it is not the same as true connection. And I've honestly feel like for some reason it brings out the worst in us. And so yeah, I just I hope to continue doing what I'm doing, helping others, sharing, working on all the things that I'm still working on, workbooks and course books, and my book and my novels and things that I write on the side, still be doing all of that. But I just think I'll have a break, or at least a break off from YouTube videos and Telegram channel and things like that. I will, obviously, my email is always in the description. My email is still going to be my email. Anybody who would wish to speak to me, certainly send me an email. I have Telegram still. I don't think I will delete completely my Telegram. I might not be on my channel. I might kind of ghost my channel. I'm going to put this video on my channel. I might do an audio record on my channel as well, just in case people don't want to watch the video. But I think I'll leave it active for a little while. I'll see. Just in case anybody wants to use that search icon and find references or other things that I've shared before, that perhaps if you follow my channel or you like my channel, you might need that as a connectivity to get back to some kind of content that you liked. So I'll probably leave that for a little while. And my website is paid through another year, amariespeaks.com, and that, not only did I use that as my own kind of blog and place to share my own personal things, but there's my whole tools references that has a lot of third-party free references and links to all different types of helpful information. So so that's there for anyone as well who might need it. But these things we all find on our own. There's nothing that I share or say that doesn't come as a download from God himself to all of us. And so I just think, why am I middlemaning? I have no desire to do that anymore. I prefer to probably just listen in my own life and act out in the ways that I feel is beneficial and of great service to the whole in indirect ways, because interactions through the internet, some have been amazing. I've made great, wonderful friends who I'm sure I will continue to be friends with even if I don't have my channel, but I might have met through an avenue of one blog or podcast or video or BitChute or YouTube or wherever. I'm grateful to that bridge that brought us together, but I don't think we need them, honestly. And so yeah, if we are already of contact and friends, you already know how to find me. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not disappearing or disconnecting from life in any kind of way. In fact, I feel like I'm going to plug in more into real life than I can or I could here. And the last thing that I'm going to say is that I think face-to-face contact encourages love, encourages healing, encourages kindness, reality, transparency, and honesty in a direct way that just, it isn't on a screen. It is never. And in fact, sometimes people feel like the screen is a great divider and they're somebody else, and they respond in ways, or they speak in ways, or present themselves in ways that probably they wouldn't even in real life. And I myself, even need to be practicing better responses in real life. And not to say, that I feel like I've made myself into something that I'm not on a screen or anything, but I've even noticed myself, there's like this tendency to sort of just turn a cold switch on, to detach, to be aggressive or rude, or to look for people who division and people who don't agree or have a different opinion, and then try to sort of like get in there and change their opinion in some kind of way. And it's, to me, it seems so counterproductive to the real truth and really enjoying life and being of great service to the whole, which is the only thing that I really desire to do. And so I'm gonna throw in the towel for now, and whether that's a long break or whether that's forever, I don't really know, but I just wanted to give this kind of transparent farewell video to anybody who cares to see it, and who might be like, oh, what happened? Or especially, I do Friday readings every Friday, and I'm thinking, oh, I don't want to leave people hanging who might have enjoyed those, but I'm not going to be doing those either. At first I was like, oh, maybe I'll just keep up with the Friday readings, but I'm not going to. It's near the end of the year. We've had 2 or 3 years of those card readings every week. I think we've got all the tools in our belt that we need to go and do good work in the world. At least I know I do. And so I don't want to run the risk of atrophying my own muscles by relying so much on habitual practices that maybe could be time spent differently in a more connected way. And it's not to say that I don't value cards or anything like that, and I do, but I think for myself and where I'm at in my journey, it's time to let that go. So thanks for everyone who's been here over the years. Thanks for anyone who's just watching even right now. I mean, even the card readings, any of my series, my Teach Learning, different shadow work and energy exchanges and all these kind of systems, things that I put forth and stuff, those are very valuable and they're timeless, so don't feel like, oh, you've missed out on anything if you've just found me now. There's plenty of that stuff back there. And if you feel called to want to reach out or have a conversation about some kind of content, my email is always in the description in all videos from the very day I started doing videos. So it doesn't really matter where or when you find what you find of mine. there is an opportunity and an avenue to find me directly if you so feel called to do so for any kind of reason, which probably you don't. But it's out there, just in case. So, yeah, thanks for everyone for all the great conversations and friendship and comments and energy and audience. Thank you for your beautiful services to our collective. We wouldn't be the same without you. And thanks for witnessing mine all this time. I hope you, like myself, we get out away from screens into the real world, into sharing and caring with real individuals in front of us, to where we're really part of that third-party reality space, and we can really allow God, Source Creator, our higher self, our those who are in spirit around us, to really enliven the world that we're really a part of, and to really do good work for each other and support each other in real tangible ways in the real world, instead of just, a hit on the internet or a quick buzz from a video or, a quick little thank you comment, not to devalue or say that I don't appreciate them, which I really do. So thank you, everyone and anyone out there, past, present, and future, hoping to encourage us to all live actually in the present more, and to relinquish our ties and to let go of the past, and to stop worrying about planning and projecting into the future. All those things take care of themselves, and the dominoes will fall perfectly if we are conscious, alive, and awake in our present moment, and truly listening and seeking truth and seeking to serve the whole. Everything will come in line without having all of these crazy projections that really all they do is tie us from the past and project out this copy of what we thought should happen. And there's no life there. There's no change allowed. There's no mobility or malleability when we live in that kind of way. So that's my final encouragement, my final tips for happiness, and yeah, thanks everyone, and yeah, maybe we'll talk soon.